good evening to you. I'm down on the Shingle into dusk, fishing into the night, which can only mean one thing. It's squid season. They're here, they're turning up all up and down the coast now, and I'm going to give it a go tonight. I'm down here on my own, but Jason Scott, Eastbourne Fisherman, he's joining me shortly as well. And we're going to fish until about midnight. It's about 8:30 now. So we're going to fish for a few hours, fish the tide up, hour down maybe, try and get some of these squid in. It was a crazy year last year, really good year, and they're debating whether or not it's going to be a good year again or not. But early indications, lots of squid, good sizes, fingers crossed. I'll talk you through the rigs and stuff as I go. You're going to be on a net cam tonight, so you won't see too much direct talking, but it's going to be all down there at the water's edge. No lights, I don't fish with lights, I like stealth mode. Obviously horses for courses, if that's your thing, cool. It's not mine, but I'll turn a light on if I get one. And it is looking beautiful down there at the minute. Absolutely stunning calm conditions. Fingers crossed. All right, here we go, we're getting ready then. So we've got the Penn Conflict inshore, 10 to 30 gram spinning rod. Penn Battle 3 with some braid on it, little length of 15 pound fluoro at the end. And I'm trying out a new jig tonight, which is a sea weights glow in the dark one. I've never used these, but they work, so, and to be honest with you, they're not that fussy. So we're going to flick this out, first cast 2025. Let's have a look. Just seen one, follow it in. Just seen one, follow it in. Right in the edge. Squid. I think we started late last year. Though. He's here.
Mate, just get the first one in, isn't it?
Oh, I want to get in the first one, I'm done. Oh, Jace, that was a squiddly diddly. Oh, guys, I was just chatting with Jace, and we've Jason Scott, Eastbourne Fisherman's right next to me, and it caught me by surprise, and I was trying to turn the camera on and I've lost it. Yeah, first squid. Oh, I got the buzz now, I'm buzzing. Right, it's going to cast it out, let it sink for 5-10 seconds, give it a couple of fast twitches, and then it's the slowest of slow retrieves. If you think you're going too slow, you'll just need to go slower. Right, I don't normally keep the light on, but for the purpose of the clip, I'm just going to keep it on for a second. So technique-wise, all I'm doing is just punching it out, and then once it hits that water, just taking up the slack line, and then you give it just sort of 10 seconds to let that jig sink, just to get down through the water column a bit. Obviously, depending on what jig you've got, the water's getting a bit close here. Depending on the size of the jig you've got, will depend on how quickly it sinks. Then what I like to do is give it a couple of quick flicks, just to get anything that's in the area that alerts the squid or cuttle that there's something in the area that they want. Every now and then you just literally a real slow retrieve back. Gentle lift up every now and then. And I've said it before in other videos, but you think you're going too slow, go slower. And then the squid, them little ones that we had, they're working right where the water breaks in the edge here. They're herding the live bait, the white bait, the shrimp. They're herding them right into the edges. They can hunt in no water at all. You can see them sat down here for comfort. Yeah, they're hunting in no water at all. And we're getting them right in the edge. And then all you do is just repeat. So yeah, cast out. Let it sink. And then a couple of quick flicks. Sometimes they'll be on you straight away. When the fishing's good, they're on you. Other times you've got to work for it a little bit. And little tiny reels in. And slow pulls to the side. And then just rinse and repeat. It's not loaded here tonight. We're not seeing. I saw one right at the start, and I dropped one, hooked him on. But it's not tearing. It's not unknown to do 40-50 squid here. Right, now I can feel that bump. I can feel that bumping on the bottom. I'm just ever so slowly pulling it in. I was bouncing it off the stones coming in, and it took it there on the edge. We've only got one, guys. I couldn't get it on camera because it took it at the water's edge. I was just having a conversation with Jason about how close these little things come, and I literally was scraping the stones, the shingle, and I saw the jig almost out the water, and it took it. There we go, a lovely little tiny squid on the sea weights jig there. Happy days, we're off the mark, 2025. Right, this is a sea weights glow in the dark jig here, UV jig. Just a normal jig with a bit of coating on it. We charge it up with a head torch. And it's the first time I'm using these. I normally use the cheaper ones that I showed you earlier in the video, but had a little mix up and we've got one straight away. So whether or not it's the glow in the dark or the jig itself, I don't know, but it has done the business. See if we can get another one. Right, now this is obviously a glow jig, like I said earlier, and it's run out of glow. So to charge it up, it's got like a UV coating on it, keeping the light off the water, because I know some people use loads of lights for squids and stuff, but I'm not a fan of that. I don't do that, and I don't like it. I think it's very antisocial. I don't think it makes a difference. Yeah, charge it up, just put your head torch on it, give it a good glow, and I guess it just reacts with the paint, I guess. And then after a few minutes, I'll turn the torch off now. There we go. Now we've got a glow again. Easy. So yeah, blast it with a torch. And you know when it runs out of glow, because you'll be pulling it into the water's edge and you won't see it. When you bring it in, when it's got a full glow, you see it coming in. And also that's what the squid is seeing. So it's my first time using a UV one, and it's caught me the squid tonight, so jury's out, but whether there's something in it or not, I'm not sure. But that's all you catch them on, is the barbs at the end there. Look, there's no hooks, they shoot out and grab that, and it hooks into the edge there, and that's it, you bring it in. That's why it's important to keep tension, because if you give it slack line, the tentacles just fall off of that. There's no hooks, you know, it's only pierced, it's basically pierced in the skin, and they are sharp as anything. But yeah, let's try and get another one. I think it's windy next week, so I think once that wind comes in and goes while you're away, I reckon they'll move right in. I reckon the next time you come back here, it'll be good. When I say that, it's only got to switch on and we suddenly get 10. Really short, quick session to answer the question of are the squid in? Yes, they are. We caught one and we lost one, and I had visual on one as well right at the start. Not tearing, I reckon another week for where I am, and I reckon we'll be cooking on gas. Nice to get the squid season off the mark from the shore, 2025. Squid season is a go. This is where I'll be now on a nice calm evening. I'm going to be squidding. Thanks for watching. This one here, we've got a few more squid in this one. See you soon.